Day 74 of the war in Gaza finds the IDF engaged in intense battles against Hamas in the heart of northern and southern Gaza. The IDF has now taken full control of Bet Hanun in northern Gaza, arresting Hamas gunmen. The 252nd Reserve Division completed operations against Hamas in the Bet Hanun area and handed over responsibility of the region to the Gaza Division, indicating that the military has firm control in that sector. The IDF says troops of the Golani Infantry Brigade are now engaged in intense fighting with Hamas's Shajia battalion in the Gaza City neighborhood. According to military estimates, some 600 Hamas operatives have been killed by the IDF in Shajia over the past 2 weeks, 200 of them by Golani soldiers. Meanwhile, nearly 200 trucks of humanitarian aid entered Gaza. The spike in the number of trucks followed the Israeli decision to reopen its Kerem Shalom crossing for the first time since the start of the war. Qatari mediators are reportedly working toward a new hostage-for-security prisoners deal between Israel and Hamas. According to Israeli sources, a proposal has been placed on the table for the release of all women, sick, injured, and elderly remaining in terrorist captivity in Gaza. Mossad Director David Barnea met in Warsaw with Qatar's Prime Minister and with CIA Director William Burns to prepare the ground for new talks for another hostage deal. It was the first time Israeli and Qatari officials met since Hamas broke a week-long ceasefire when it refused to hand over the last group of female hostages plus 2 children as part of an agreed-upon deal. Israel is reportedly willing to offer a more generous number of Palestinian Arab security prisoners this time around. In the earlier deal, 3 security prisoners were released in exchange for each hostage. Hamas is publicly saying there will be no new hostage deal without a permanent ceasefire in Gaza. A U.S.-led coalition of 10 nations has been formed to counter Houthi Yemenite rebel attacks on vessels in the Red Sea. U.S. Defense Chief Lloyd Austin announced Operation Prosperity Guardian in cooperation with the U.K., Canada, France, Italy, Netherlands, Norway, Spain, Bahrain, and Seychelles. The coalition's goal is to quell Houthi missile and drone attacks on ships transiting the Red Sea. Iranian-backed Houthi rebels have escalated attacks on tankers, cargo ships, and other vessels in the Red Sea, imperiling a transit route that carries about 12% of global trade.
Experience the power of truth with ILTV News. If you're looking for quality content and captivating visuals, join our news community and become an integral part of our team as we embark on a mission to unveil the real Israel, dismantling the web of lies and misinformation that surround reporting on Israel. By subscribing to ILTV News, you will not only have access to the latest updates, but you will also amplify our message, creating a ripple effect that carries the truth far and wide. Subscribe today and help reshape the narrative. Available on the web, Android, and Apple.